We want to show you exactly where the fire has burned so far by taking an up-close look at the fire perimeter map. It is updated around the clock. And Court, what can you show us about the fire footprint this morning?
Yeah, and Kelly, with the revised and updated acreage that just came out moments ago, we are seeing a little bit of growth on that fire overnight again. It's grown by around 8,000 acres from the last update that was late last night. So that is what we're seeing early on this morning. Now, really quickly, I do want to note here that on this CAL FIRE perimeter map, it's showing you, again, the acreage, the containment still 12%, and the counties impacted, Butte, Plumas, Shasta, and Tehama counties. But the fire is actively burning in Butte and Tehama counties. That's where the fire is. The reason why this is saying the 4 counties is because there's evacuation orders and warnings in effect in Plumas County as well as Shasta County. So there's impacts there, but the fire is not actively burning in those counties, and it really is not expected to spread much to the Plumas County area, and it is potentially the danger here is on the northern zone as the south winds pick up later today. So zooming in, the latest on the fire perimeter, and again, what you could see here, a lot of activity overnight into this morning along this eastern zone in the area of the Tehama-Butte County border, heading up to the Highway 32 area. So that is a big concern. We have seen some growth here of the fire perimeter to the west, but it's only been very modest growth. The northwest also seeing some very modest growth, as well as the northeast. Again, the main impact here is this very active area on the eastern zone. So again, around the Highway 32 area in the Butte and Tehama County border locations, that's where most of the activity is, indicated by hotspot data measured by satellites. Now, as far as what's going on here, you can see the northern perimeter of the fire has eclipsed Highway 36. It stayed in roughly the same area over the last couple of days, but there has been a little bit of progression to the north, very modest progression to the west on this northwestern zone of the perimeter, and you can see some in the middle here of the fire on the western zone as well. But again, most of the active conditions and hotspots are showing up on that eastern zone of the fire early on today into this morning. And I do want to quickly recap where you need to go if you want to know where your evacuation zone is. So head to actionnewsnow.com. At the top of our home screen, you're going to see the news tab right here at the top left of these links. Now, once you click that, that's going to take you to our news page, and just below the yellow banner, you're going to see several links as well. The news links banner is what you want to click on. That'll take you to our news links, and we have several areas impacted here. You can see the zones for Butte, Tehama, Shasta, Plumas County areas, all 4 of those counties that are impacted. Here's the latest evacuation zones for Butte County. Knowing your zone is incredibly crucial during those first moments where fires break out. It means that you can just open up your phone to that push notification that comes out from the emergency alert services, and you can know whether or not your zone is being evacuated. So again, this is incredibly important information. We've got it very easy to find on actionnewsnow.com. Just click on the news tab at the top, news links from there, and you'll find the links for all county evacuation zones across our region. Kelly, I'm going to continue to track the latest conditions on the Park Fire throughout this morning, where most of the activity is, what the weather is projected to do throughout the day today, and in just a couple of minutes as well, smoke, a huge factor yesterday. Will we see that resurging in your backyard heading into your Monday? I'll be tracking that and more coming up in a few minutes.
Thanks, Court.